Hi friends, today I'm bringing you this Westinghouse combo washer, which is the same brand as Frigidaire. And as you can see, the tank is completely full of water, almost to the brim. This doesn't usually happen, so it overflowed. The washer didn't respect the water level and keeps filling, and if I turn it on, it keeps filling as if it were empty, no matter which of the three water or load levels I try to use. So let's drain this to handle it better to get all that weight off. And we also see, on the other hand, that it's leaking water and it's the drain hose that has a hole in it, so we'll need to replace that. So let's start by removing this main panel, which has two Phillips screws at the bottom. And once that's removed, but first, let's unplug the power cord. So on the tank at the back left side, there's a hose, and this hose is fitted onto a little nozzle that's an air chamber, and only air flows through that hose. And that's how it controls the water level. So we're going to remove the hose from the little nozzle. There's just a bit of pressure, nothing else, and we pull it out from the top, as you can see. Now, with this hose, we're going to test it manually, but the air will come from our mouth. So we're going to blow into that hose. That hose might be loose, like in this case, or it could also be cut. So let's reconnect it to see what was happening with this washing machine and turn it on. It starts to fill up, and we blow into the hose at the same time as it's filling. And as I could see here, the problem with this washing machine was that when you fit it in, it was loose. So when it's loose, you just cut off a piece of about 1.5 centimeters and that's it. You put it back on because this piece stretches from being on the little nozzle for so long, it just gets a bit wider. So as you can see here, the hose is now in position and fitted onto the little nozzle of the air chamber, ready to send that air to the pressure switch, which is the part that evaluates the air level or pressure. Here we have the door switch, which once I would blow into the hose with one hand, I had to activate this switch with the other hand to make sure it was working. Now we're going to start filling it up, and we set any of the three levels. In this case, we're going to set it to the low level, and you can see that after it fills, look, that's the low level. If we set it to the medium level, it keeps filling, and if we go back to the low level, it stops. Why is that? Because the air pressure is stable, no air is leaking out anywhere. So, well, this is the switch when you lower the door. Again, let's press it down and look at how perfectly it's working. That was the whole problem with this washing machine. So, well guys, now we can put the cover back on. Now you know how to operate the pressure switch part, and we'll have much more for you here. See you next time.